back. Hey, we back. Welcome everyone to this episode on the Ultimate Sports TV, guys. With the NFL honors right around the corner, I gotta give you guys my 2021 NFL award picks. Who should win MVP? Who should win Offensive Player of the Year? Who should win Offensive Rookie of the Year? All that stuff right after you subscribe to the Ultimate Sports TV. Because if you are not subscribed, you are missing out on so much. Because this is the hot spot. You get lots and lots of talk from the Ultimate Sports TV spot with NBA and NFL content. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and join the 2STV squad. Then when you're done with that, like this video for me, share this video and YouTube channel. Then comment down below your 2021 NFL award picks in the comment section below. Alright people, now here's my full list of the 2021 TUSTV NFL awards. At MVP, I got Aaron Rodgers. At Offensive Player of the Year, it's an obvious one. I got Derrick Henry. At Defensive Player of the Year, I got Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year, I got Justin Herbert. I almost picked Justin Jefferson, but I had to pick the other Justin. At Defensive Rookie of the Year, I picked Chase Young. At Comeback Player of the Year, it's an obvious one. I picked Alex Smith. In this one, this was a no-brainer. At Coach of the Year, I picked Kevin Stefanski. Now, we're going to break this down. And first, I'm going to start with my MVP, and that is Aaron Rodgers. Now, a lot of times, we talk about how the Green Bay Packers front office has not done enough for Aaron Rodgers, has not given him enough weapons to work with to get this team over the hump. We talk about all the time how the Green Bay Packers front office was wrong for drafting Aaron Rodgers' successor in Jordan Love and should have drafted him like a Justin Jefferson or a Jalen Reagor or a Brandon Ayuk, but they didn't, and they let Aaron Rodgers go into the season aside from Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones with really nothing else to work with. What does Aaron Rodgers do? He makes Allen Lazard into a valuable wide receiver and weapon of this offense. He makes Marquise Valdes-Scantling into something, as he was really nothing at the beginning of the season. He makes Robert Tonyan, who a majority of us did not even know at the beginning of the season. He made Robert Tonyan into a potential Pro Bowl tight end. This is what Aaron Rodgers did this season. A lot of these guys' successes this season, you have to point that starting point back to Aaron Rodgers, because that's how valuable he was to this team this season. Their defense isn't the best in the league. If you take Aaron Rodgers out of this situation with a not so great defense and weapons that not every quarterback is going to be able to work with, this team doesn't end up in the playoffs. That's how valuable Aaron Rodgers was this season. He was dominant with not the best weapons in the league aside from Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones. He made something out of nothing. Aaron Rodgers is the most valuable player of 2021. Offensive Player of the Year, that's self-explanatory. It's Derrick Henry. He was all over the stat sheet and he was all over the tape. Go look at them both, because he was all over it. Derrick Henry, he was just playing dominant this year. He led the league in rushing with 2,000 yards. That's pretty historic. There's no way anyone should turn away from Derrick Henry when they're picking their Offensive Player of the Year. Derrick Henry, a guy who's dominant in a system, really just took over this year. He took his offense to the next level. This year, Derrick Henry was just plain unstoppable. I mean, what else can I say? 2,000 yards, almost 20 touchdowns, really dominated in his system, took his offense to the next level, throwing grown men all over the field, getting chunks of yards almost every play. Derrick Henry was just unstoppable this year. I don't know what else I can say to convince anyone that he is the Offensive Player of the Year. Derrick Henry, dominant, unstoppable. 2,000 yards, unstoppable Offensive Player of the Year this year, no doubt about it. Defensive Player of the Year, to me, that has to be Aaron Donald. Now, it was between him and TJ Watt, and I know a lot of you think it should be TJ Watt, but when I weighed out their situations, Aaron Donald really weighed out to be on top. When I look at TJ Watt's situation, I look at the fact that he has Cam Hayward, he has Stephon Tuitt, he has Tyson Alualu, and had Bud Dupree on his defensive line this season. When I look at Aaron Donald, he is really the engine that made this LA Rams defensive line go this season. See? TJ Watt had All-Pro and Pro Bowl help on his defensive line. Aaron Donald was the thing that made his defensive line go in run stopping and in pass rushing. Aaron Donald was really just dominating this year, and he really kind of carried his defensive line. I won't use the word carried because they still had some talent on their defensive line, but Aaron Donald was really dominant on the defensive line this year. That wasn't like a Steelers pass rush. Aaron Donald was dominant this year. He was a great run stopper, and he was a great pass rusher. So Defensive Player of the Year for me has to be Aaron Donald. Offensive Rookie of the Year was a really hard decision for me. You got Justin Herbert, who had a really good season. You have Justin Jefferson, who had a really good season. Two Justins, one winner, but my one winner was Justin Herbert. Both of the two set some records this year. Justin Herbert was 40 yards shy of setting the rookie quarterback passing yards record. He also set the rookie touchdown record, and Justin Jefferson set the record for most receiving yards in a season by a rookie wide receiver. While that was true, I just want to look at the circumstances that Justin Herbert was in and what he accomplished in those circumstances. He didn't have a good offensive line, he didn't have a good head coach, he didn't have a good defense, and the weapons that he had on his offense were in and out of the lineup because they were injured all the time. While all of this took place, Justin Herbert still balled out this season. He still improved at a lot of things we had question marks on him about going into this season. Through all of this, he improved and he balled out. This year, through all of the circumstances that Justin Herbert had, he still proved that he is a borderline or is in the top 10 quarterbacks of the NFL today. Justin Herbert improved his game even through all of the misfits that his team had this year. Justin Herbert was truly an Offensive Rookie of the Year because of all that he endured this season. He still balled out through all of it. So that's why Justin Herbert is Offensive Rookie of the Year. Through all of the things he went through with his team this season, and also not to forget that he also didn't even have really practice time before week 2 and any reps with his starters, and still balled out in that week 2 game versus the Chiefs. But through everything Justin Herbert endured this season, he still balled out, and that's to me why he is Offensive Rookie of the Year. For me, Chase Young is Defensive Rookie of the Year. Now, there were some good playmakers as rookies this year, but Chase Young, even though he did just have 7.5 sacks, his presence was felt more than just on the stat sheet. Chase Young was really just disrupted this year, and he made plays beyond than just sacks. 7.5 sacks this year, also pretty nice for a rookie. Chase Young was really disrupted this year, and that is the main reason why he is Defensive Rookie of the Year for me. And plus, he just showed a lot of promise this year. He was really disruptive. He acted like a freak on the field this year. So Chase Young, Defensive Rookie of the Year. Comeback Player of the Year on his team, Alex Smith. Now, nobody thought this dude would ever play football again. Although he was in the NFC least, he did come in at the end of the season and help his team make a playoff push, and he was really a spark for the team, a great leader, and a great playmaker on the field. So Alex Smith, obviously Comeback Player of the Year. Coach of the Year for me is a no-brainer. It is Kevin Stefanski, and he dealt with obstacles from the beginning of the season in training camp, where you had a cut-short training camp, a season that was really just written by COVID-19, and he still got through the obstacles as a rookie head coach. He was not fazed by anything. The week he tested positive for COVID-19 ahead of the Browns playoff game, he was still able to prep with the team and have them ready to whoop the Steelers' tails the next week, to have them ready to go on to the divisional round as a rookie head coach in a season where COVID really just flooded the scene for the NFL, and it changed up everything for all the teams. Kevin Stefanski was fazed by nothing. He changed his team's culture in one season, he changed up Baker Mayfield's destiny in one season, and he is part of the solution all of the way. Kevin Stefanski, certainly for me, it's a no-brainer. He is Coach of the Year. As a rookie head coach, doing what he did, going through all of the obstacles that he had to, Kevin Stefanski, for me, no-brainer as the Coach of the Year in the NFL, guys. But that's it for the 2021 TUS TV NFL Awards, guys. Give your awards picks in the comment section down below. This is Malik Hicks, aka the ranker of the Ultimate Sports TV, signing off. Peace out, and I'll see you in my next one.